got a lot to talk about with stocks. So we have the SPY going down from all-time high of 480 down to 420. Nice, but not nice. Now we also have Tesla from an all-time high of 1200 down to 794. Why is this happening and how can we help ourselves? So let's just look at the stats. So I have a list of all the fears that are going on right now, and let's just read off a few. So NASDAQ is down 22% year over year. We have oil at $110. We have inflation almost at 8-9%. Could be 10. I mean, obviously the target is usually 2.5, well, 2 to 2.5. But this year and the past year and this probably next coming year are going to be absolute garbage when it comes to inflation. So it's going to probably be 8 to 9 to maybe 10%. And then we have a potential nuclear conflict, not likely to happen, but with Russia and like people actually in the stock market believing that, it doesn't matter whether it's going to happen, it's just that it's possible. So there's also that, and then we have recession fears as well, so that's also being priced into the market as well. And then we have the Federal Reserve being amazing and saying that we're going to increase interest rates by probably 7 times and probably potential about 17 maybe. So what I mean by that is like 7 times 0.25. And then also we have a potential, well, not as likely anymore, but the Federal Reserve could just, instead of increasing it gradually over the next coming years, it could just completely pull the rug from under us and just increase rates completely. That way it takes away inflation. So that's also being priced in. And then we have a global GDP decline as well. So GDP is gross domestic product, which is basically everything in and out when it comes to trade. So that's also declining. And then we also have a fantastic China lockdown as well as, supply chain issues. So with all that being said, what can we do and how is it going to be priced into the market? Well, it's already priced in the market. A lot has been going on for the past couple of months, and so a lot of that fear has been driving down markets like crazy. So, do I think it's going to continue? Probably for the next couple of months, absolutely. Especially with war going on, there's nothing positive is going to happen when war is going on. The nice thing is that we are getting some better news as things go along. I mean, depends on what you think of better news. So we just had a PPI report, and it says, everything is bad, right? Obviously. But there is one good nugget, I would say. And it was the core PPI. So excluding all the food, all the energy, all of that as well. Those are hot. Those are very hot. Those are not going to go down anytime soon. But the core PPI, which is excluding all of those, was actually a very low number. It was 0.2% per month. So that means times 12, that's 2.4% year over year. That's really low, really low. So that's good to hear. So we have some good news with core, but when you look at the charts, you're looking at QQQ, you're looking at SPY, and all you can see is it's just red. It's bad. It's really bad. But we do have potential for an increase. So what are we going to do? So what I'm going to do is wait just a little bit. We're going to wait a little bit. Reason I say that is because if with war going on, it's more than likely going to go until about May. So end of April and early May is what I'm probably going to think. And that's what most people are thinking as well. So what that means is basically when that comes out and when that news says like war's done and the war is basically finished, everything is going to go super hot. And it's going to, all the pricing is going to increase tremendously. So what stocks am I going to pick? Well, more than likely, I'm going to lean more to the crypto side. I usually like ADA. I usually like Ethereum. I also usually like Engine Coin as well. But if I were to be more on the safe panel side, it doesn't matter. I would probably pick SPY no matter what. I mean, SPY, you are getting a great price for SPY right now. You're looking at 422. That's outrageous. That's the same price that it was in June of 2021. So last year, basically. So that's a fantastic price on sale. Do I think it's going to keep going lower? Maybe. I don't think so. I think it's going to stay flat for a little bit, and then it's probably eventually going to go there's so much fear just driving everything down right now that it's probably going to stay sideways. And unless something catastrophic again happens, which, I mean, the past couple of years, maybe, who knows, Jesus. But I don't think it's going to be too much more. There's too much more bad to come from this. So I think right now we're going to wait a little bit and see. And then next month, that's when the buying opportunity is going to be at its best. That's when it's going to be at its peak. Either way, whatever you believe, please do your own research and invest safe.